Hello class, good morning, and today we are going to see how to write the data inside the file. So look here, to write the data, suppose I want to create abc.py file. So I will write f is equal to open, and here file name is abc.py, and I will open into the write mode. My dear student, already I told you what is use of write mode. Once again, I will remind you about the write mode. Write mode doing two tasks. First, if the file abc.py is not created, it will create another. If the file already present there, then it delete the previous content. And make the file empty. So, my dear student, be careful if you are going to open the file in the write mode. You have to ensure you do not need the previous content. If you want the previous content will remain same and the new content it may add after the previous, so don't open in write mode. Then you have to append the file. You have to open the file in the append mode. And if you want to create the file that may delete the old content, you may open W. Okay. One more thing, this out mode, this write mode is mostly used whenever we are going to take the backup. Whenever we want to delete some contents, then if the such type of files is available there, then I will delete. Clear? So for that we are opening the write mode. Later on we will see there is a lot of use of write mode. Now, in the write mode, to write the data we have two functions. One is a write and another is a write line. Clear? If we have a single data ABC, or we have a one character, if we want to write a single character, or more than one character in a single line, so we are using the write. And if we have more than one line data and we want to write, then I will use the write line. So come, we will see one example to write the data, how we will write. Suppose I have a file that name is abc.text, that is more clear. You can create any file, no problem. And in that we are writing, hello class, how are you? Clear? We have to write this data. So what we have to do, I will open the file in the write mode, and then by using the write, I will write f.write hello. I can write word by word also, and I can write one line also. Clear? So look here how we will write. F.write hello, then again F.write And one more thing, after the hello you have given space. If space you have not given here, then here you have to give space and then write class and then again give space. Then again f dot write how. After that you have to change the line. So to change the line we have to use the slash and. Keep in your mind the write functions will not change the line until you are not giving the slash and. And then again you have to write here f dot write ru. Clear? Either you may write like that, either you may write in a two line or one line like that, f dot write. Look here, by two line how will you write? Hello class, how are you? Sorry, hello class, only how. And then you have to use the slash and then again you write f dot write ru. Or if you want to write in a one line, so you write f dot write hello class, how, then slash and are you. After writing the content, the compiler will store the content in a writing buffer. There is a buffer area, in that the content is stored. If you want that the compiler may write, so you have to write after completing all the writing tasks. You have to call one function, that name is a plus, f dot plus. Clear? So the content will push to your file and the data will write. Otherwise when the program will close and the Python will clear the memory, that time Python will write. If you want immediately it may write. So after writing function, after write function, every time you have to call f dot plus. Then the data will push in your file. That means forcefully it will write in your file. So look here, I explained here there are a lot of way to write. If you want to write the data word by word, you can write like that. And from where you want to change line, you have to use that point slash n. If you want to write by this way, you can also write. That means before the writing, each and everything is ensured by you only, how you are going to write the data. Clear? So that is a way of writing. You can write. And after that, in the last, after the plus, you have to close the file. That is very important, because in the programming there is a one rule: if the file is accessed by some file pointer, until the file pointer is not leaving that file, till that no any other file we use. If you are using, it may cause the error. So if your writing task is finished and you are going to read the data again, so before reading you have to close the file. That means you have to make a habit, either it is a reading or either it is a writing. After completing your work, you have to close the file. Clear? Now suppose I want to get some input, and that input I want to write in the file. Or look here, how will you do? F is equal to open. You have to write the file name abc.txt. And if you want to open into the write mode, you can write. Here, as for the reading, I told you can use the RT, same you can use here WT. Clear? T is for the text file, and that is the default. If you are not mentioning T there, then computer or Python compiler will understand you are going to use the text file. So you can use W also, or you can use the WT also, both you can use. So my dear students, see here, I am taking name is equal to input, enter your name, clear, and then I am writing here f dot write what name. If you want the line will change, then plus slash n. Clear. Again I am going to take address. Address is equal to input, enter your address, then here f dot write what address. Clear. So you can take input, you can write in your file also, and then you have to close. So you have to write f dot close. Before the closing, you have to push the data in your file, so you have to use f dot flush, and then you have to write f dot close. Sometimes I use capital letter, sometimes I use small letter, so you be careful because Python is a case sensitive. It may cause the errors. So name is equal to input your name if you want to take input and you want to write your data. Now these are the way to write the data. Now look here, I am going to make one program. In this program, what we will do, I will show you. Write a program to write the table of input number in your file table.txt. That means if we are entering here 4, so computer will write like that: 4 into 1 is equal to 4, 4 into 2 is equal to 8, 4 into 3 is equal to 12, 4 into 4 is equal to 16, and so on up to 4 into 10 is equal to 40. So if you want to display the table inside your file, how will you do? Look here, I will write f is equal to open, and then here table.txt comma in a write mode. Clear. Then num is equal to input, num is equal to int input, enter your number, clear, and then I will use the for loop for I in a range start from 1, it has to go up to 11, and we have to write here f dot write. First of all, I will write I comma, then I will write here otherwise I will do like that. Look here, b is equal to str. In a string form I will convert I plus double quotes multiply sign, and here in the for I will write num, sorry, because I display first in number na, so I will write here num plus cross sign plus some space then after cross I will give some space, plus here I will write here whatever like str I, and then again plus equal to space plus str num into I. Here we have to use the asterisk sign. For the asterisk sign is for the multiplication, and then after I will write here f dot write in the bracket b, and we have to change the line. And then after I have to write like that f dot plus and then f dot close. After running this program, you will get one table, whatever the number you have input, it is stored in your file. So that is also way to write the data in your file. And these are the permanent storage of your processed data. So if you want to process your data and you want to store in the file for the backup or for the later use, you can use this concept. Clear? Okay. So these are the way by which we are writing our data. Okay.